So in the first one, we have to find the value using the number line, right? Right? Before using the number line, we are going to use the method that we learned earlier. Right? So then we let's check the answer by using the number line. Right? Okay. So let's do. So this is the first one. -5 plus -3. Right? -5 plus -3. Right? Okay. Now this is my number line. Right? This is my number line. Now all the numbers are negative. All the numbers are negative, right? So my number line to the negative side should be more lengthy. Right? Right. Okay. So first of all, I will mark it like this. Here I have 0, and here +1, and here +2. Right? And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? So I can extend the line here. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. Right. Now I will tell you a small trick. I will tell you a small trick. Right? Now, this is the small trick. Right? When you have a positive number, right? When you have a positive number, right? You need to jump to your right. You need to go to your right because positive numbers are to your right hand side. Right? Today, Isalama, look at the board. Focus on the board. If you have a positive number, you need to jump, right? You need to jump to your right. Right? You need to jump to your right. Right? If you have a negative number, if you see a negative number, something like this. If you have a negative number, right? You need to jump to your left. Right? Keep this in your mind. Keep this in your mind. So, to the right, to the left. Right? You need to jump to your left. Right? Right. Keep this in your mind. Let's see how to apply this when we have this one. When we have this kind of a question, let's see how to apply. Right? So, negative number. So, I have to jump to my left hand side. Right? Left hand. So, very easy. So, where should I begin? From 0, ne? Okay. So, I am here now. Right? I am here. Right? So, how many units that I need to jump to my left hand side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So, here. Right? So, I have jumped 5 units. Right? Or else you can jump like this. Right? Or else you can jump like that. Right? And then again, how many times I should jump? I should jump to where? How many times? To my left hand side because this is negative. To my left hand side, I should jump 3 times. Right? Another 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Right. So my final answer should be this. Right? My final answer should be -8. Right? Final answer should be -8. That is how we are going to obtain. Okay, it would be better if you can do this with me again. Super. Right? So shall we check that? by using our previous method, -5 plus -3, right? So first of all, we need to check the signs. Negative and negative are same signs, right? Please look at the book where we write down the same signs. If we have same signs, same. If you have same signs for your directed numbers, what you have to do? Just forget the signs, right? Take the numbers and do the addition. 5 plus 3, 8, 8, 8, right? And how do you put the sign? If you have the same sign, put the same sign. Negative, negative, negative. Is that the answer? Yes. So answer is correct. Answer is correct, right? Right. Okay. So I will move to the next one. -2, -3. Right? Right. So I will clear this one. Right. So I have to add, right, -2 plus -3. Right. Then if you cannot do this one, don't worry. Right? Let's catch this in next year. Right? Right. Okay. Now don't think about the old things. Don't think about the old things. Right? Now focus on the future. Right? Now focus on the future. So there is enough time to catch. So I will catch them in the next year. Or right now also you can catch them. Right? Okay. So -2, -3. Right? So if I use our previous method, -2, -3. So just forget the signs. Both are same signs. Same sign. So I have 2 and 3. 2 plus 3, 5. What is the sign? -5. Right? So my answer should be -5. Alright, so shall we check? So this is a negative number. You have to jump to your left hand side. This is a negative number. You have to jump to your left hand side. So where should I begin? From 0. Right? See, from 0 to 2. -2. Right? You have to jump. Then again another 3 times. Right? -3. 1, 2, 3. Then so up to this point you have to jump. So your final answer should be this. Right? -5 is your final answer. So our method is correct. Right? Right. So -1 plus -6. Right? Third one, -1 plus -6. So same signs, right? Same signs. Just forget the sign and add the two numbers, 1 plus 6, 7, and put the sign. -7 should be your answer. Let's check by using the number line, right? So here I have 0. From 0 I have to jump 1 time to my left and 6 time to my left again, right? From 0 I am going to jump 1 time, -1. Then 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Method term. So from here to here, you have to draw the final level as your answer. Right? So your answer is -7. Right? Very easy. Right? Good. So there are a lot of negative numbers. Yeah. Fourth one. So fourth one. -3 plus -1. Right. So how do we do this? -3. Right? From 0 to -3. Method. Here. Then again 1 unit. Right? So altogether your answer should be -4. Right? Right. So your answer would be -4. Fifth one. Again negative, right? Negative 4 plus negative 2, right? Negative 4 plus negative 2. So let's see. Right. So from 0 to negative 4, I have to draw an arrow from 0 to negative 4. Then from this point onward, I have to jump to my left limit. Both numbers are negative 1, 2, 2 times. Right? Another 2 times, right? From 0 to 6. So your answer should be negative 6. Right? Your answer should be negative 6. Right? Then fourth one. Sorry, this is fifth one, right? This is fifth one, right? And sixth one is negative 3 plus positive 1. Negative 3 plus positive 1. There is a difference, Neil. There you have a positive sign, positive number as well. So how do we do this? When you have negative number, you have to jump to your left, this side. Right? This side. When you have positive numbers, you have to jump to your right hand side. Right? This side. Right. So, okay. Let's see. From 0 to negative 3. From 0 to negative 3, you have to come. First, to your left hand side. To the right hand side, you have to jump one time. Here. So your final answer is this. Right? Your final answer is this, negative 2. Right? So you can use this previous way to obtain the answer. How do you use negative 3 and positive 1? Two directed numbers, two different signs. Two different signs. So just forget the signs 3 and 1 and choose the biggest number, which is 3, and get the subtraction 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Right? How do you decide the sign? By looking at the biggest number. Biggest number is negative 3, so your answer should be negative. Right? Very easy. So you need to practice it. Practice කරන්න ඕනේ. You need to practice it always. Okay, right. Next one. Seventh one, right? Seventh one. Negative 7 plus positive 3. So by looking at the signs, you can say yes, two different signs. Right? So let's draw it in the number line. So first of all, on to the left. This is positive 3 to the right. Okay. So positive 7. Sorry, negative 7. Right? First of all, you have to jump to the negative 7. Then 3 times to your right. 1, 2, 3. To this point. Right? To negative 4, you have to go. Your final answer is this. So your answer should be negative 4. Right? So if I use the previous way, right? Previous easy method. Negative 7, positive 3. Two directed numbers. Two different signs. Okay, just forget the signs. Okay, I have forgotten. Now I have 7 and 3. What is the biggest number? 7 is the biggest number. Now get the subtraction. 7 minus 3? 4. How do I decide the sign of my answer? By looking at the biggest number sign. 7 minus. So my answer is minus. Right. So 7th one, 8th one, positive 2 plus negative 5. Correct? Positive 2 plus negative 5. So let's see. It is 8th one. Correct? 8th one. Right? Okay. So I am going to represent it in the number line. First of all, this is positive, so I have to jump to my right hand side first. This is a negative now, so left hand side. So okay, now I am at the point B, point 0. 2 times to right, right, to this side, right, positive 2, right. Then 5 times backward, 5 times left hand side, negative number, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. Method 10. So your answer is this, right? So your answer should be negative 3. Correct? So shall we check? Positive 2 at negative 5. Okay, positive 2 at negative 5. So two different signs. Just forget the signs 2 and 5. Get the select the biggest number 5 and get the subtraction. 5 minus 2, 3. So how do I decide the sign of my answer? 5 is the biggest number. Sign of the 5 is negative. So my answer should be negative. Right? Perfectly match. Super. Nearby. Then, so this should be answer for the 8th one. Then 9th. Right? These are the very easy way. Right? These are the very easy ways to do these questions. So you need to keep that in your mind. Negative 3 plus positive 2. Right. First of all, I am going to represent the answer by using the number line. Right? So this is negative number. So I have to jump to my left hand side. This is a positive number. I have to jump to my right hand side. They make arrowheads, right? I am going to put arrowheads because then I know where to jump. To which side I need to jump. Negative now. If negative, I have to go to left hand side. If positive number now, I have to jump to my right hand side, right? So that is the relationship that you need to know. Now, if you take a pencil and you can mark them, right? Like very small, right? So it is for your reference, right? It is for your knowledge, right? So negative now I have to jump to left. Positive now I have to jump to right. Okay, now very easy. So I am at the point B. To my negative side, left hand side, I have to jump 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So here. Then again, to my right hand side, from this point, I have to jump 2 times. 1, 2. Right? So my answer is this. Negative 1. Right? Negative 1. So you can check it with our previous one. Right? With negative 3, positive 2. Two different signs. So just forget the signs. Get the subtraction. Biggest number is 3. 3 minus 2, 1. What is the biggest number? Biggest number is 3. Sign is negative. So my answer is negative 1. Right? So you need to practice them. Right? So last one. X. 10th term. Right? 10th term. Positive 4 plus negative 4. Right? There is an easy way for this one as well, but I will teach you it at the end. Right? Okay. Now, this is positive name. So I am going to jump to my right hand side. This is negative number. I am going to jump to my left hand side. Right? So I have to extend this. I am going to extend up to positive 3, 4. Right. So to my right hand side, from starting from 0, I have to jump 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Here. Right? Okay. Again, to left hand side, again 4. Right? So you have to jump to the place where you were. Right? Right? Negative 4, positive 4, negative 4. Your answer is 0. Right? Your answer is 0. So how do we do that? Eh? Two different signs. Two different signs. Two different signs, same number. Two different signs, same number. Your answer will be 0. Positive 1000 plus negative 1000. Answer will be 0. Right? Positive 999 plus negative 999. Right? Same number, different sign. 0. So, positive 4, negative 4. Right? If we apply our method, two different signs. Now you have to repeat it with me, yeah. You have two different signs. Okay. Forget the signs. I have forgotten. 4 and 4. Get the subtraction. 4 minus 4. 0. No need to decide the sign. 0 is 0. Right? There is no positive 0 or negative 0. Right? So 0 is your answer. Right? The easiest way that you need to remember is, right? Now think this is like a doda. Correct? Now, positive means I am giving you, right? Negative means I am taking back from you, right? Positive means I am giving to you. Negative means I am taking that from you again. I am taking back, right? It from you, right? I am giving you an apple, right? Right. I will tell this one. I am giving you 4 apples. I am giving you 4 apples. I am taking back 4 apples again. Now, how many apples are with you? 0. So, this is how we are going to remember this. 0. I am giving you 1000 apples. Positive. I am giving you 1000 apples. And later, I am taking those 1000 apples from you again. Now, how many apples are with you? Same thing. So, that is how you are going to remember. Positive 1000 plus negative 1000. So what should be your answer? 0. Giving 1000 apples, taking 1000 apples back. How many apples? 0 apples. Right, Pujit? So the first question is done now. Right. Right, Pujit. So let's move to the second question. Right. So we have evaluated the following. Right. Second one. Very easy, negative 11 plus positive 4. Right. Negative 11 plus positive 4. Sorry. Negative 11 is positive 4. Right. So two directed numbers, right? That means you have two different signs, negative and positive. So what you have to follow? Forget the signs. You have 11 and 4. Choose the biggest number, 11. Then get the subtraction. 11 minus 4 is 7. Right? 11 minus 4 is 7. What is the biggest number? 11. What is the sign? Negative. So your answer is negative. Negative 7. Right? Second one, positive 7 plus negative 10, right? Positive 7 plus negative 10. Again, you have two different signs, positive and negative. Just forget them. Choose the biggest number, 10. Get the subtraction. 10 minus 7, 3. How do you decide the sign? What is the biggest number? 10 is the biggest number. What is the sign? Negative. So your answer should be negative 3, right? Okay. Third one, right? Now do this with me, negative 5, positive 10, right? So check whether the signs are same or different. Signs are different, negative and positive. What is the biggest number? 10 is the biggest number. Get the subtraction, 10 minus 5, 5, right? So how do you decide the sign? What is the biggest number? 10 is the biggest number. What is the sign? Positive. So this is positive 5, right? Fourth one, positive 16 plus negative 3, right? Again, you have two different signs, positive and negative. Just forget the signs. What is the biggest number? 16 is the biggest number. Get the subtraction. 16 minus 3, 13. How do you decide the sign? What is the biggest number? Biggest number is 16. And what is the sign? Positive. So your answer is positive 13, right? Then fifth one. Now you have fractions, right? So doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Right? Okay. Now, when it comes to the fractions, right, you need to check whether your denominator is same or different. Denominator same, super. So if your denominator is same now, just forget the denominator. No need to put no denominator, right? So, however, in the answer also your denominator is 5, right? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Forget it. Right? Now look at the numerators. Now look at the numerators. So positive 3, you have to add them. Right? Positive 3, negative 1. Positive 3, negative 1. Two directed numbers. Two different signs. Very easy. Two different signs. So just forget the signs. Get this. Choose the biggest number. 3 is the biggest number. 3 minus 1, 2. Right? 3 minus 1, 2. What is the biggest number? 3 is the biggest number. And what is the sign? Positive. So this is positive. Same thing. Right? Same thing. Okay. Sixth one. Again fraction. Right? Positive 4 upon 7 plus negative 3 upon 7. Again, same thing. What about the denominators? No need to worry. Same denominator, 7, 7. So, your answer's denominator is also 7, right? So, your denominator of the answer is also same. Right. So, now you have to simplify the numerators, right? Positive 4, negative 3. Positive 4, negative 3. Two different signs, right? So, positive 4, negative 3, right? So, 4 minus 3. You can take 1, right? Or else, right? Different signs. Two different signs. Just forget the sign and get the subtraction. 4 minus 3 is 1, right? How do you decide the sign? By looking at the biggest number. 4 is the biggest number and this fraction is positive 1 upon 7, right? Seventh one. Seventh. So, what is the seventh one? Yeah. Again, are the same thing. I am giving you an apple and taking that apple back. Can you see? Make positive 1 upon 6 plus negative 1 upon 6. Make same thing, neither. Same number but different sign. Same apple, I am giving you it back and I am taking it back. I am giving you the same apple and I am taking it back. Make same thing. Positive apple, negative apple. Same number, two different signs. 0. Keep that in your mind. Right. Very important. In exam, you might get this kind of thing. Don't confuse. Right? Don't be confused and just do the thing. Positive 4 upon 7 plus negative 3 upon. So did I do that? Earlier we had that. So same thing here. I have repeated it today. Sorry. Right? So here, ninth one. Plus 4 upon 11 plus negative 3 upon 11. Right. So what is the pattern that you need to follow? Two fractions, denominator 11, 11. So your answer should be definitely the denominator is 11. Or it doesn't matter. Numerator, two different signs, positive 4 and negative 3. Doesn't matter any. Positive 4 and negative 3. Two different signs, just forget the signs and choose the biggest number, which is 4, and get the subtraction. 4 minus 3, 1. How do you decide the sign of that answer? By looking at the biggest one, number 4, positive. Right? Last term, x 10. You have decimal numbers, right? Negative 3.08 plus positive 5.23. Right? Very easy. But easy, man. Right? Same as the previous. So you have two different signs, right? So forget the signs, right? Forget the signs. Choose the biggest number. What is the biggest number? 3.08 or 5.23? 5.23 is the biggest number. So I am going to write it like this, and the smallest one is 3.08, and I am going to subtract them, right? So 3 minus 8, you cannot do it. So I am going to take 10 from here. Right, 1 from here, it becomes 10. It becomes 30. 10 plus 3, 30. 13 minus 8, 5. So now I have here 1. Right, so remain 1 minus 0, 1. Here you have decimal point, here you have decimal point. And I am putting it here, decimal point. 5 minus 3, 2. Your answer should be 2.15, right? So how do you decide the sign of the answer? By looking at the biggest number. What is the biggest number? 5.23. What is the sign of the biggest number? Positive. So your answer should be definitely positive. Right. Okay, guys. So that is the end of the discussion. Unit test. Yes, that is the end of the unit test. Right. So we have done a lot. Now